What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TD PHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all already know what time it is. We are live here just after the 3 o'clock hour on this beautiful Thursday, October the 15th, 2020. And it's out there going down right now, man. Everybody's wondering, man, everybody's refreshing their phone. Where's LeVeon going? Where's LeVeon going? We're about to break it all down. We're going to talk about why the Dolphins are the favorite to land him. I have it at about 60%. I'm going to tell you a little nugget that I got from an inside source in the organization. Don't quote me on it. Once again, this source has been right several times, but have also been wrong, like saying that we were going to be drafting Jordan Love. So I'm going to talk to y'all about that. Also, make sure you check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Sportscaster, and my new podcast, Believe in Fins Talk with TD, also DolphinsTalk.com. I'm available on all of those platforms. We have another podcast I'm trying to drop tomorrow morning, so make sure that you check it out, guys. Man, y'all hit that like button on your way in. Ooh, y'all wanted this news. We already got 130 people rocking in the building, and we're only a minute in. But we got 30 likes. Come on, y'all. Y'all want this good old information, y'all hit that like button. Show your love and support, man. Help your boy out. Y'all know what time it is. All it takes is one time to hit the like button, and you're done. You're done, man. But let's get it, man. Let's dive right into it. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to get straight to it. Shout out to the homie, Dariq Huggins. Shout out to the Mod Squad rocking with us. Everybody that rock with us, everybody who donates to the channel. I appreciate your love and support. Anywho, where do I start? Where do I start? Isn't it always where do I start? Let's start out first and foremost addressing the questions, addressing the main topic. The real reason Miami Dolphins want LeVeon Bell, and this goes to the source that I just spoke to. Well, just spoke to 2 hours ago that I spoke to, okay? Basically, what I'm getting, and I'm paraphrasing because I'm not quoting anyone, okay? Basically, what I'm getting is people need to understand that this Dolphin team, though they are in a rebuild, we are a lot closer to competing than people think. This notion that next year is the year, that is a false narrative. Inside of the organization, they are competing right now to do something special, to compete, to make the playoffs and make some noise. They feel like even right now with the roster that they have, they can compete with anyone. Now, I don't know if this is conjecture coming off of a 49er win and everybody's feeling all cocky about themselves, but based off of what's being told to me is this has been the thought all along. They've had issues and things that they've had to work through. They have new coaches that they have to get up to speed, but they think that they have a team right now that can compete. Doesn't mean that they feel like they can win a Super Bowl, but they can compete. They're not at a place anymore where it's only about bringing in the rookies and drafting the young guys. If they have an opportunity to bring in a stud at any position, they will do it right now if it'll help them get to the playoffs and make noise. And that's what this move is solely about. That is me paraphrasing basically the conversation that I had over 2 hours ago. This is the information that my source told me. She also told me, well, the person also told me that LeVeon Bell, the thing right now is the contract, the type of money. The only thing that matters right now is the type of money, which I already knew that. That's always been the case with LeVeon. It's just a money thing at this point because he has 4 options is what's being told to me. Everybody's reporting 3. I don't know that 4th options, but he has 4 options that's being considered, and Miami is definitely one of them. He works out in Miami in the offseason. Miami has the most money than any of these options, and that's on this year. You also have to factor in the fact that LeVeon is still getting paid over $5 million by the Jets right now. He's getting paid over $5 million, $5.5 or something like that. He walked out of the door with a check in his hand, not literally, but he walked out of the door with the check in his hand over $5 million. But right now it's about the money. There's talk about whether it's a 1-year situation or they're automatically offering, basically making guarantees that a bigger deal will be in place, like a 2 to 3 year deal. That's where all the marbles are sitting right now. Now, the Miami Dolphins have $16 million. I don't know if it's Buffalo or the Chiefs, but the second team has $6 million, and the third team has $4 million right now. Now, right now, it's like I said, it's about okay. First of all, let's go to the 60% chance that it happens. Let me tell you why I have percentages on here, okay? But before I do, let me give a special shout out to those who are supporting the channel. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the donations. We're gonna start with Javier Tuentor. He said TD LeVeon will help our running game tremendously. We're gonna break that down, Javier. We're going to definitely break that down, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm a fan of it and why I'm not. But the reason why I'm not, the conversation I had on the phone with the person that I always talk to that's in the organization, it blew out the reason why I didn't all out of the water. So shout out to Lieutenant Dan with the donation. If we get Bell, we have to start Tua to win a Super Bowl. Man, you're making this very complex, man. Y'all making this very complex. We'll talk about that too, though. I got you, Lieutenant Dan. We'll get there, man. But let me go to the 60% conversation, okay? Here's why Dolphins are the favorite right now. I'm trying to put myself in the mind of LeVeon Bell. In his mind, I'm already getting paid this year, for one. Number two, I could go with any of these four teams. Well, let's just say three, because I don't know the fourth one that was told to me. But so let's just say three. I can go with any one of these three teams. And out of these three teams, I'm already getting paid this year. So it's really, who do I want to go to? Or does one of them entice me to where they're giving me some guarantees for year 2, year 3, or whatever? So that's the first thing in his mind. Second thing in his mind, I want to go to a contender. Okay. That gives the Chiefs the edge, right? But then outside of giving the Chiefs the edge, which we all know they do that by committee, he also has to consider they can offer the least amount of money and a longer term deal, or at least availability for a longer term deal. Second, Buffalo, same thing. They're going to offer the least money, but not only are they going to offer the least money, one thing that works in our favor, Buffalo just got destroyed by Tennessee, so it leaves a big time player in question to say how much of a contender they are. Excuse me. How much of a contender are they? Well, do I make them that contender? But everybody knows Buffalo's a fraud. Buffalo, until they beat a good team, nobody should be respecting Buffalo. Now, I'm not saying Buffalo won't turn out to be great. I don't know. But until they have to prove that to me. So LeVeon's looking at that situation. That's a question mark on, are they really a contender? And would I really make that much of a difference when they throw the ball a lot with their quarterback? Their defense sucks. So we're always going to be in a shootout or behind, so against a great team. So I may not get the carries I want anyway. And then you look at Miami. First of all, we're the favorite from a city standpoint that he loves. Works out here every summer. This is where he wants to be from a location standpoint. Then he looks at the football team, up and coming, got a young quarterback that can start at any time and might ball out over everybody. Fitz is playing out of his world right now. And the most inconsistent thing where they want someone to actually take the reins and feel like they have a premier back, Miami. And Gaskins would still get touches. Gaskins won't get the 14 a game he's getting now, but he'll still get 8 touches. And then you still got a Gaskins coming in the game when LeVeon goes for rest and still producing. And we would actually have a 20 carry a game back. And what does he want? He wants to carry the ball 20 plus times a game. That's the thing. LeVeon wants to be utilized. He don't want to go die off in the dust and nobody know about him. He don't want to die off in the dust. And the Chiefs, any given week, they could throw the ball 40 times. And they do it by committee anyway. And they're going to offer the least amount of money, but they give me the strongest chance to compete for a Super Bowl. So right now, he's also looking at Miami's playing great offensively now. adding me would make this one of the top 10 offenses in the league, if not top 5. You can argue it, ladies and gentlemen. It fits if you're getting the right fits, of course. But you can argue it. We'd have the running game on lock. We'd have the O-line. We'd have a quarterback journeyman, but he can still get the job done. And it's going to make it even better for Fitz having a running game that has to be respected. The receivers, they have them. Offense, it could be a top 5 offense in the league. And the defense is starting to come on. They're getting healthy. They got their the highest paid corners. This can be a surprise team. And LeVeon, the Dolphins look at it as LeVeon might be the piece that can actually get us in the playoffs. And I know that's what they're selling to him right now. You're going to get us to the playoffs. This team is probably telling LeVeon right now, LeVeon, we are a 7 to 8 win team right now. You make us a 10 to 11 win team right now. You make sure that we beat the Cardinals. You make sure that we beat the Chargers. You make sure that we beat the Rams. We're going to beat the Jets twice, and I know you love to do that. They're still coming up. You're the guy that makes the Buffalo game a big game in the last season of the last game of the season. You're the guy that gives us the edge with the Patriots. You're the guy that actually can have the potential to flip this whole thing around. And I'm not saying flip it around like, oh, we're trash, but you're that cherry that can actually elevate us to the next level right now. And we're willing to bet on it so much that we actually are thinking about giving you a 2 to 3 year deal and guarantee you about 60% of the contract, maybe. Because it's already been reported the Chiefs thought they already had a done deal last night. There were people out of the organization with the Chiefs. They already confirmed it today. The Chiefs were shocked today because they thought it was a done deal last night. They were like, oh, we got him. And then all of a sudden, they contacted the Chiefs and said, well, he's exploring the 3 options now. They thought they already had the deal done. And all of a sudden, something went in there that said, we're exploring the options with Buffalo and Miami now. Miami threw the wrench in there, not Buffalo. They just made their offer. And Buffalo is, for LeVeon, Buffalo is more so, I don't know if they contenders, but we could be with me, but I don't know if they're a Super Bowl team. But you know what? I got a chance to get at the Jets, though. That's all that Buffalo stuff is about. Now, when he looks at Miami, they got the money for me. I can get at the Jets twice. I can really rub it in their face by signing with them this weekend and going to see them this weekend. They come to us. And don't let them tell me I'm active for the game. Oh, boy. And I'm going to tell them everything they need to know. Plus, I'm the guy that can actually take them to the playoffs. Plus, they got assets for next year that can put this team over the top to where we're actually Super Bowl contenders. Come on, you cannot tell me Miami ain't the favorite landing spot. Kansas City offering you less money, but they give you a chance to win a Super Bowl. But in the NFL, that ain't a guarantee. Nobody's guaranteeing that they're going to repeat this year. Nobody. Especially in the year of COVID. You don't know what's going to happen. He is the favorite to land in Miami, but I pump my brakes. I say 60. Some people say 80. I say 60. I say the Chiefs got about 25, and Buffalo is pretty much about 15. I think that's where we're at right now. So it's just a case of what is he going to do? What is he? How does he fit into Miami? Listen, this is how he fits into Miami. Maybe not this week, but after the bye, and which is even more perfect. You bring a LeVeon in now, and you got a bye. You got 2 weeks to get him acclimated. It ain't hard. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is not hard to acclimate a running back into a new system. He ain't got to learn the routes. He ain't got to learn this. He ain't got to learn that. it's not hard to acclimate a running back into the system. Here are the plays you run to the right. Here's the plays you run to the left. Here's the plays you go around the corner. Here's the plays it's not difficult. It's actually one of the easiest things to incorporate. Now, in the passing game where you utilize the running back, that's where they'll put Gaskins in the game until he gets up to speed. Until he gets up to speed. And you have a bye week after this. So how does he fit into our system? Easy. We're going to jump ahead 2 weeks if we were to sign him right now. He's the starting running back 2 weeks from now. Not only is he the starting running back 2 weeks from now, he's going to get about 20 carries a game. We're going to run the ball about 30 times a game. It's going to be LeVeon 20 to 23, somewhere around there. Well, I'll say about 17 to 23 carries a game. Gaskins is going to get another 8. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to see Breida much at all unless there's an injury. Howard, they got to figure out what they're going to do with Howard because he's guaranteed $5 million. May do the same thing the Jets did and just release him. Or Patrick Laird has to go, and they try to trade Howard, and they get to keep Laird in that situation. But he's going to be the premier back in Miami, and Gaskins, and I kind of like it because it's not taking anything away from Gaskins. It's letting us know that we know what we have in Gaskins, number one, and we feel like he's going to be a great number 2. And then on top of it, if an injury happens to LeVeon, Gaskins is perfectly fine to come right back up into the starting role. That puts our running back room in the perfect situation. And we all know Patrick Laird is the type of guy, he can come in and give you a spark at any time. It puts our running back room in the perfect situation. Not only that, you also have to look at the future. If you are able to sign LeVeon on a future deal or a 1-year deal, but with the plan of giving him a 2 or 3 year deal after that, now you're not really having to kill yourself in the draft or free agency. Do you understand we can complete next year in the draft? We can complete this defense and we can actually make a few luxury picks for the first time in forever. We know they're going to draft more offensive linemen next year. You got to replace some of the very good veterans we have now, and we still may keep the veterans and just have the replacements preparing for the future, just like the Patriots do. Next year in the first round, they may get a center or a guard or a tackle and still don't start them until the very next year. That's when you're getting ahead of yourself and you're in a great position. But we won't have to worry about now saying, do we get a Najee Harris or a running back late in the first? Like last year, we were all talking about that running back late in the first that we should get. But y'all forget, Gaskins was a 7th round pick. We found value, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that this front office is finding good value in the draft. Gaskins was a 7th round pick. Shout out to the homie G Firm. He said, plus with us, he would be the featured back. With Kansas City, he'd be splitting time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Not just Clyde. Not just Clyde, other guys too. That's what he recognizes. Now he's sitting there like, what do I do? What do I do? And somebody just sent me, I'll verify it, but it sounds legit. If we sign him this week, he won't be able to play because of the COVID rules, the 5 days. I didn't know that. Appreciate the info, man. I appreciate all y'all that be sending me info too. I appreciate everybody that sends me info. And y'all hit the like button. We got 360 people watching and 150 likes. All you got to do is hit it once. Hit that like button. If you want LeVeon Bell, hit that like button. Now, why didn't I want LeVeon Bell? because it wasn't in line with what we've been doing. We've been going young in every situation. We're trying not to have any big time contracts, but it doesn't look like LeVeon's going to want this massive deal anyway, like everybody would think. We gave Howard $5 million, ladies and gentlemen. He was only due about 7 or 8 with the Jets. Who's better, LeVeon or Howard? You see what I'm saying here? That's not a massive deal. He was going to make $8 million next year if he was still on the roster. That's not actually a massive deal. So his new deal actually probably will be less than what he was making with the Jets on the big deal he signed with them. So why didn't I want LeVeon Bell? Because it wasn't in line with what we were doing. I was still in this mindset of rebuild, everything young or free agency. We're not trying to go at the big names because they come with the price. And that's why I'm straight. Let's keep doing what we've been doing. But this is a different scenario. It's not going to come with this ridiculous price. That's number one. Number two, he still has plenty left, especially the way he's been used for so long with the controversies with the current franchise. He's a fresh guy. Fresh guy. Not only that, man, the guy's just good. He reminds me of a more skillful Frank Gore, the way that he hits a hole. He's patient with it. He doesn't just run head first straight into it. It's like LeVeon has this skill that I can't explain. Frank Gore showed it that year he was with Gase here in Miami, where he would get 8 yards a carry just going through the line, to the right, to the left. Like nothing was just straight up speed and going. It was just like methodical. I see the hole. I'm going to hit it, but I'm going to stop right here. I got 2 options. That one closing. Oh, I'm going to slide over here. Oh, I got 3 options. Oh, which one's going to garner the most? That one. Oh, it got me another 2 yards. All right. Like he be up in just traffic, just making it happen, shifting, not just going, but going and weaving and bobbing. It's like this skill that you can't teach. That's his run game. It's a skill you can't teach. He doesn't already know which hole he going through. As soon as the ball is in his hand, it's like five decisions are happening at once, and he makes the right one. 5 decisions, and he makes the right one. It's like a hole closing. What are you doing, LeVeon? But the way he drifted and didn't hit it full speed caused enough time for it to open. Bam! Like, why are you doing that? Nothing's there. Oh, I see what you were doing. Wow, you didn't hit it full speed. You like, I mean, I can't explain it, y'all. I can't explain it. It's very few running backs have that skill. Very few. Some guys just take off. Some guy, it ain't Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry see a hole, he hitting it, you in his way, he trying to power. He gonna cut back. He's a one-cut guy, this and that. LeVeon, man, it's different. It's different. And I don't want to hear people, but he hasn't looked the same lately because it's Adam Gase. When are we gonna understand that? It's Adam Gase. Adam Gase. Can we have a revival story one time? Can the Miami, like we give everybody else this revival story? Tannehill, Damian Williams, Lamar Miller. I mean, we give everybody a revitalizing story. Can we get one? Can we have one? Man, they be like, oh, he ain't played well in a few years. Adam Gase. As long as they don't do nothing crazy with a contract and be like, we want to bring you in on a 3-year, $30 million. As long as they don't do nothing crazy like that, I don't see where we lose. Because y'all got to understand, next year, the guys that are going to be on our roster, we're not spending money at the position anyway. Do you know how much Gaskins is making? Do you know how much Gaskins is making on a 4-year deal as a rookie that was drafted? We're winning anyway. We have the money to put at the position. Howard was the bad move. You know they're not going to pick that option up next year, especially if we get him. Especially if we get LeVeon. DDW read the quote yesterday where Bell said he wanted to be a Dolphin. I think it was from 18 months ago. Oh, I already knew that. Y'all don't remember about, I don't know if 18 months ago, more like a year ago, 14 months ago, where he was saying he wanted to be a Dolphin. I remember that when they were talking about trading him that first time when Gase got there. So I knew that quote was old. I know everybody kept on sending it out like he said it this week with this ran into my boy LeVeon. He say he want to be in Miami. That's old, y'all. That's old. I just sat there and let everybody make it look new. I left it alone. TD, what about 30 million 3-year but 15 guaranteed? No, man. You don't give LeVeon more than $20 million for 3 years. Let's put that back up now. The value has gone down. This is a bargain opportunity. Understand that, ladies and gentlemen, with a shaky cap that they don't know what's going to happen to it. This is a bargain. You don't go more than 3 year, 30 million. And you guarantee 66% of it to make them feel good. 20 million, 14 million guaranteed. They average about 6.67 a year. Just like Russell Vores just said, 2 year, 13 million. That's about around the same thing I'm saying. But if you know that you this guy's can for at least 2 years, go ahead and give him the 3. You might guarantee the deal. You might guarantee the deal. So close to $7 million a year. Look at what we're already spending on the position. As soon as Howard comes off the, because this shit, let me tell you what they're gonna do. This is why you can give him a 3-year deal. Because really the deal, like hypothetically, really the deal is like this is how you present it to LeVeon. LeVeon, the reality is the deal is 2 year, $20 million. 2021, 2022, 2 year, $20 million. But we want to say 3 year, $21 million or whatever, because you done already got paid this year. This will be a value for us this year. Plus, we can move some of that cap into this year to make the other years better. Y'all see what you do there? Easy, man. Breaking news: Chiefs and Bills want Bell. That's not breaking news. That's what we're talking about. Those 3 teams. I'm talking about why we got a 60% chance. The Bills, let me tell you something. The Bills actually would have been strong. I put the Bills, like I told y'all, at 15%, but I'm telling y'all now, had the Bills not lost to the Titans the way that they did, with the defense looking trash, the offense looking trash, you think he want to go to that situation? That's fresh in his head. Even if they didn't lose to the Titans and they went out and played impressive like they've been playing, I will be literally telling y'all right now, the Dolphins got a 30% chance, the Bills got a 40% chance, and the Chiefs got a 30% chance. But it matters that they lost the way that they lost. It proved to the world they're not the contenders that everybody wanted to make them. Same as last year, they beat no good teams. One night did that. 2018, Bell says he wants Miami. I know. But a lot of that talk in 2018 was trying to get somebody to come get him. Y'all got to keep it honest now. Nobody really wanted to touch LeVeon Bell last year, though. It just seems not good for the locker room because everybody didn't look at Gase the way they look at him now. Think about it. You didn't. I mean, we did, but the football world didn't view Gase the way that they do now. So last year it was like, I don't want to touch that problem. He causing problems over there with the Jets. Look at what happened in Pittsburgh. You see what I mean? It started to create a trend here. But now everybody forgetting about that because Gase is just incompetent. So it's like, you know what? Let's look at this LeVeon situation. He's unhappy there. Everybody done already moved on from the Pittsburgh situation. So I personally feel like him saying, man, I want to be in Miami last year was just somebody come get me. Let me start throwing out some fillers. Who got the money? We had the money. You know? We were all like, no, we don't want no Bell. He going to cost too much last year, remember? At least I was. But now this is a different circumstance where the price ain't going to be ridiculous, guys. This guy ain't looking for no old sign me on a 3-year, $40 million deal. You know what I mean? That's what the conversation was a year or two ago. So this is a prime opportunity to go ahead and get a really good back. And Brian Flores, the leader of men, not worried about locker room issues and stuff like that. It's a good opportunity. I think that, just yesterday I was like, nah, I don't think it's conducive to what we're trying to do. Because remember, we starting fresh, knew this, knew that. I think they rather a rookie. But for Gaskins to come on the way that he has, they feel like they have an insurance policy now that they're paying pennies to. Go look at Gaskins' contract. Y'all know what I mean when I say pennies in NFL terms. Ain't making barely anything. Actually already playing beyond his contract. His contract is already unfair to him, to be fair. But that's the beauty of it. Shout out to the homie Engraving Vids in the building. Say, I would like to see y'all get Bell. It might happen, man. Trust me. We are real contenders in this one. This isn't one of those, we'd like to have him. I wish, please, Bell. No, we're contenders in this one. This is one that I think we're the favored. But will the prospect of feeling like the Chiefs, what's important to LeVeon right now? I want y'all to put it in the comment section. We don't know. Only he knows. But is it the Super Bowl or being happy? And you see what I'm saying? In playing football and being a premier back again. Because in the Chiefs, he's sharing the rock. Buffalo, he don't really feel they're the contenders that people making them out to be. So what is it about? Or is it the money? The beautiful part of it is if it's the money, we're the front runners. If it's happiness, we're the front runners. If it's more playing time and being a premier back, we're the front runners. If it's winning a Super Bowl, the Chiefs are the front runners. So we just got to ask ourselves, what do you think's going on in LeVeon's mind? Is it the money? Is it happiness? Is it the Super Bowl? Is it a combination of these things? Which combination outweighs the rest? I am telling y'all, we are real contenders, and here's why. Last night, the Chiefs, there are 2 people out of the organization that told people today, we thought this was already a done deal. He came back today and said he's exploring 2 other options. They thought it was a done deal. That means somebody had to come in the picture and say, hey, this is what we have to offer. And he said, hold on. Oh, boy, hold on. Man. And that's the Dolphins and the Bills. And I don't care what happens. I know we front runners over Bills and any and everything that happens. We got the money. We got the happiness. He's a Miami guy. Buffalo, they train wreck any other week. I don't know. Long term, I believe we have a better upside than Buffalo. Like Buffalo, from a contractual standpoint, money and team building, they can get better, but they can't get that much better. And trust me, they are a team that's only beating up on the lesser teams and not good ones. They're actually not poised like people think to contend for a Super Bowl. They're poised to contend for the playoffs every year. That's what they're poised for. We have a higher upside than Buffalo. We're going to continue to have money based off of our youth continuing to be rotated in. I truly believe our offense can be better with Le'Veon Bell, especially than Buffalo's. And our defense, I don't care what you say, our defense is already better than Buffalo's. Our defense is already better than Buffalo's. And the stats and everything will start to show that as week goes along if we can stay healthy. I might even argue with you right now that we got a better team than Buffalo. They just hit us in the mouth early when we were at a deficiency. In gaining some semblance of chemistry. It's that simple, man. Sorry, on this H2O. Heavy. So we shall see, man. Y'all hit that like button. We got over 400 people watching, only 222 likes. All you got to do is hit it once. Listen, Buffalo fans, y'all ain't get it. You got to get mad, man. Usually I blame my haters for the dislikes, but we got 5 dislikes. Buffalo fans, I'm just speaking my stuff, man. Y'all ain't got to get mad and hit the dislike button. Man, don't do it, Buffalo fans. I try to gauge how many haters I have, and I don't consider y'all haters. I just consider you Buffalo fans, so you don't like what you're hearing. So take your dislike away, Buffalo fans, so I can see how many real haters we got. Oh, another Buffalo fan just added. He was like, oh, I can hit a dislike. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, man. Hit the like for TD, guys. I appreciate y'all who hit the like button, man. We always drown out those dislikes, man. We always drown out the dislikes. We get 15 dislikes, it's all good. We be getting 400 likes. We still keep over 95% likes, regardless of the dislikes. That's why I appreciate all the love from those who do like, because we always drown out the dislikes. Now, we ever get under 100, under 90% likes, then I'm like, maybe something wrong. I'm not doing something right. But ladies and gentlemen, I haven't had a video in over a year and a half under 90% likes. So I love y'all, appreciate y'all. See, some people getting it. Some of the somebody, they just took 2 likes away, dislikes away. Nah, put them back. Oh man, there they go. They back. Well, one of them back. All right, man. I always watch you, TD. I appreciate you, Lucky You. I appreciate the love, man. Chiefs just signed LeVeon Bell to a 2-year deal, $15 million. That would be interesting if that was the case, because it would be a lie. You know why? Because they only got $6 million right now, or $4 million. One of them got 6, one of them got 4. Let me look it up. Because between Buffalo and the Chiefs, one of the teams have 6 million, the other team has 4.4 or something like that. So let me see. I want to see which team cap space. I'm surprised none of y'all know. Y'all usually know. Y'all usually throw it in. Oh, it's the Buffalo has the 4. Okay, cool. So Buffalo got the 4.4 or something like that, and the Chiefs got the 6. And the Dolphins have 16 point something. So that's where the money is right now. So they gotta figure all of that out, man. It's gonna be very interesting, though. Very interesting. Let me ask y'all, if y'all can put it in the comment section real quick, what % chances do you all have that LeVeon comes to Miami? Give me a percentage. TD, I met Dan Marino today. Ooh, that's lit. Did you get a picture, Travis? Did you take a picture or get an autograph or something like that? Or it's just a, hey, Dan, oh, yay. Ooh, look at those percentages. Pretty high, guys. Storm said 25, 90, 50, 85, 45, 25, 65, 40, 75. Let me tell y'all something. You should feel good as a Dolphin fan for any percentage over 30. Any percentage over 35. Why? Because there's 3 teams. That means you have just as much of a chance as everybody else, especially for these people that said 40 just to be like, he ain't coming. 40 is just, actually 40 will probably make you the favorite because there's 3 teams in the race. TD, I got a question. Who do you think the Dolphins would trade anyone this season? You mean trade out? Jordan Howard? may get traded out. Godchild got hurt, so that ain't gonna happen. G Firm, shout out for the donation, homie. Let me see what he said. Word is Jets moving Darnold next. Is it safe to say they tanking for Trevor? Listen, I don't know, man. My boy Richie, man, the Jets YouTuber, he said they're not moving Darnold. That's just all talk. So time will tell, though. You know, I've said things are talk that have been real before. So time will tell. So we shall see. We shall see, man. It'd be interesting, though. I don't know. If they're tanking for Trevor, I'm telling you now, that means Gates might have a longer stint over there. That's what I be trying to tell people. Cut Howard. Yeah, man, the thing is, man, it sucks, man. We gave Howard a 2-year, $10 million deal, guaranteed about 5.5 or something like that, and so he's going to get paid this year. And it just didn't work out. And now, isn't he dealing with a few kinks, you know? I heard he was dealing with a few kinks, so... We were never trading X. Only the idiots were saying that. I'm sure they were fielding calls if anybody was interested, but I don't think we could have traded X if we wanted to at first. Now we may be able to trade him if we wanted to. But at the same token, I wouldn't. I mean, he's picking his game up, and if we can get this level of play, he'll start living up to his contract. We're already behind on his contract due to his injuries. Y'all see what Rashad Jones did to us the last 3 seasons. He got paid almost felt like 3 seasons and didn't do nothing. Appreciate you, Edwin, with the donation. Said, TD, do you think Tua will debut against the Bengals? Tua ain't debuting against nobody unless Ryan Fitzpatrick get hurt. Do y'all realize, think about it, bro. Do you realize if Fitz is still winning games, I mean, it makes no sense. It's actually dumb. If we're in playoff contention, you know, I mean, that'll be really dumb for Flores and them to do that. You don't do that. There was never a set date that all these people keep making up. Oh, well, they're planning to start him at week 10. There was never a set date. If Fitz gets hurt, he'll be in. If Fitz don't get hurt and he ain't looking like a complete sham, I'm talking about, you know, and that ain't going to happen. Fitz ain't going to look like a bum all season. It never has happened and it never will. If this team is in contention, then I'm sorry. Fitz is our quarterback. We might as well sit back and embrace that right now, especially if you got playoff aspirations. Especially if we have playoff aspirations. I mean, think about it. Rams we're going to beat the Jets, okay? That'll put us 3-3. Rams, tough game, but we can win it. Who knows? I'm going to say we lose the Rams, just hypothetically, 3-4. We lose to the Cardinals, I'm hypothetical, 3-5. Beat the Chargers, 4-5. Beat the Broncos, 5-5. Beat the Jets again, 6-5. Why are we putting Tua in the game versus the Bengals when that's a game that we have to win 7-5 with chemistry of this team with the leader in Fitzpatrick? And we're going to go 7-5 and have a real test against the Chiefs. Say we go 7-6. Patriots always once a season, and with a healthy team, with all the with the camaraderie now, that's 8-6. Raiders 9-6. Buffalo 10-6. Or say we lose one of those games 9-6. You see what I mean? 9-7. I don't know why I said 9-6, but or 10-6. That's realistic, man. This team can end up 10-6, 9-7. You throw Tua in there, you don't know which direction it's going. It can go downhill or we can go 11-5. I don't know, but why would we even risk it? That's going to be the most questioned thing ever. They're never going to do that. You do a great job on Sportscaster, man. Oh, I appreciate that, Isaac. Appreciate that, man. You check me out on Sportscaster too, huh? Appreciate you tuning in over there. I just didn't have faith in Fitz, TD. We don't know what Fitz we will get each Sunday. That's everybody. It's nothing wrong with that. Nobody got faith in him. We just know that he either going to play well or he ain't. But the more pressure you take off of him, the more likely we can sustain his roller coaster. Adding LeVeon Bell is a sustained Fitz roller coaster move. Adding LeVeon means we run the ball 10 more times a game. That takes the ball out of Fitz's hand 10 more times a game. Plus, it gives us more open receivers, which will help Fitz. And I'm wrong. We all got faith in Fitz because it's faith that you have to have in him. It's faith that you have to have. You have to believe something that you know ain't there. So we actually do have faith in Fitz. It's the faith that we have to have in him. You got to put Grant in the right situation at all times. Grant looking like he's fading away from being a part of the future of this team. We're bringing in all these young guys and Bolden and who they're trying to incorporate as a receiver. Listen, man, the writing's on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. Grant can go out there this week versus the Jets, put up 120 yards with 7 catches and just ball out. But listen, y'all, he's replaceable. At this point in his career, he's replaceable. If I was the Miami Dolphins, I would actually wisen up and go ahead and get you a little draft pick right now for him. Go steal a 6th rounder from somebody. You got Gaskins in the 7th round. Go get you a 6th round pick. Grant is somebody I had hope would be that Tyreek Hill. I've always hoped that he would be the guy. I have a little man. No, Grant, you need to keep. I think he could actually explode and be great. He can. It just may not be right for the Miami Dolphins. He's a talented kid. He's talented. He has talent. He has skill. So go ahead and get what you can now for it. Go get what you can now for it. Do what you got to do. Go ahead, tell Lynn Bowden, hey, how you feel about returning kicks? Yeah, you might, if LeVeon come in, you might even want to tell Matt Breida with all that open field speed. You ever thought you want to return some kicks too? We have guys who might be great at it. I mean, it ain't like Grant giving us anything back there anyway but muffs. That's unfair, man. He only muffed it once. Maybe. I might be missing something. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Why do people say Bell is a distraction? Sometimes you have a narrative that happens. It's a narrative around the league. Sometimes you give the coach the benefit of the doubt in what their relationship with a player, and you automatically write the player off. And I agree, CB83, the media as well. So, man, this is an interesting one, though. No, let me see. LeVeon Bell. So, everybody go to Twitter right now and tell me if I'm looking at this right or wrong. Go to LeVeon's Twitter. 2 minutes ago, he tweeted, "New chapter, Miami, here I come." Tell me, am I freaking wrong right now? Is that his official Twitter? It's the check. Tell me I'm freaking wrong right now. Oh my gosh, I just love trolling y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Oh man. Oh man, some people are gonna be mad at me. I got people over at Twitter right now that don't even know. They looking for it. They gonna be mad. Oh man. Chris said unsubscribe. Oh man, hey, y'all gotta admit, man, put it in the comment section right now. If I got you, put it in the comment section. Say you got me. Be honest now. Be honest. Be honest. Oh man. Oh man. Be honest, man. Put it in the comment section right now and say you got me if I got you, man. Got me good. You got me. You got me. That's messed up. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man. Oh man. How was my facial expression? Did I do it? Did I do a good job? Oh man. Oh man. Hey, I don't understand, man. I get y'all so much with stuff like that, man. Oh my gosh, I be getting y'all so much with stuff like that, man. If I got you, you better hit that like button. Don't be a poor sport. Oh man. Oh, I deserve an award for my acting. Oh man, gotta have some fun. Yeah, you gotta have fun. I mean, if y'all like me, ain't every 10, 15 minutes you refreshing anything on LeVeon? Did one of the teams get dropped out of the race? You know, I mean, that's what we do, man. So you gotta lighten it up, man. We all going crazy on see what's the newest update, anything. Man, y'all know I'm gonna give y'all something to laugh about, man. TD, you wrong for that. Some of y'all just coming back from Twitter. I don't see it, bro. You troll well, TD. Man. TD, can you please read my comment from before? Man, Anthony, it's probably 1 million comments ago, man. Let me see. TD, do you think players like LeVeon Bell specifically need strong leadership from the head coach to control his ego a little bit with coaches like Flores and Tomlin? Well, first off, you have to ask I'm butthurt. I'm done with y'all, man. You have to ask yourself, first of all, what drama does LeVeon bring? Because there's one thing for the media to tell you, oh, he's drama filled, but give me the real examples of LeVeon did this. LeVeon did that. What drama does he bring? You got me. Wow, some people are just saying you got me. This is funny. Dolphins are giving LeVeon a really good fair offer. I'm not. That's why he's sitting here pondering it like, oh man, there is nothing. LOL. TD is fake news. There's a lot of it going around. Oh man. He S-talked the team on Twitter by liking tweets. Really? Really? Is that what it is? Listen, y'all, I have no substantiated evidence that he's a cancer in the locker room and a problem. He's speaking his mind. If he don't like something, he tell you that. Like, when are we going to stop being like babies and cry over somebody's opinion? If he feels he's being used the wrong way, somebody tweeted and he likes it, he's sending a statement. Getting your point across crosses the line some of the time, then cross it with pride. It's that simple. I don't see no problem with that. Of course, they're going to come out, oh, that's bad for the locker room. No. He got to look out for him and his family and his best interest. Nobody want to be stuck in no ridiculous situation. You got to speak up. Or maybe you want out of there. So you do stuff like that to tell them, I want out. You don't let me out? Well, I'm going to start speaking my mind. That ain't cancerous. That's somebody standing up for themselves. Don't stop Gaskins' development. LeVeon Bell move does not stop Gaskins' development. Think about it. Gaskins, you drafted him. You got him for 4 years for cheap. LeVeon is actually the bridge guy for Gaskins, if anything. LeVeon do his thing for 2 years as Gaskins keeps being his backup. And Gaskins can develop, like you said, don't stop his development. He can develop. What do you think he can learn from LeVeon? Not only learn from LeVeon, but then when LeVeon's contract is over, it's Gaskins' team with his new deal. And it's a friendly deal because you got to suppress his value by having him behind Bell. This is perfect. This is perfect. Man, people still talking about you got me. y'all still on that? I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, okay? Please forgive me. Yeah, Gaskins gonna still get carries if Bell gone. Man, do you want Bell or no? At this point, if we get the right price, I absolutely want him. I absolutely want him. How much will it cost us for Bell? That's the $1 million question that nobody knows. Nobody out here talk about what's been offered. That's hushed on all team fronts. But we have the most. We have the most money to offer, but I ain't trying to get into a bidding war. I'm just trying to offer him a fair contract. I would love to see us grab Bell on an average of between $6 to $7 million a year, maybe a 2 to 3 year deal. I'm good with that. That ushers in Gaskins to be the premier back of the future and continue to develop. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we've offered. I mean, we might even be getting a steal 3-year 15. It might be a 2-year 11. I don't know. How about Breida? How about him? They probably already disappointed in the fact that Breida isn't better than our 7th round pick. Hasn't performed better than our 7th round pick. They still like Breida, but you can never have enough. What happens if we go with Bell and Bell get hurt? Or we go with Bell and Gaskins get hurt? Hey, we got 3 backs on the roster next year if they bring Breida back. It's not you can't lose at this point with this move. You know Howard's $5 million is coming off the books next year. I don't think anybody believes that we're going to maintain that contract after this start. I mean, something will have to happen where the rest of the season he just, man, and the writing's on the wall to already to even be in talks about LeVeon. That tells you automatically. And it also tells you this team is ready to do something special now. Bleacher Report just said we're waiving a fair amount of cash at him. I hope that's true. If it's fair, that's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, the Dolphins are going to stick to their principles. They're not going to overpay you just to bring you in. They're going to tell you this is fair. Let's keep it 100 here, man. We want to give you what's fair. You also have to look at the fact of this. You also have to look at this. You have to understand that he might also be considering whether or not he wants to bet on himself. He might be saying the Chiefs may be on the phone with him, and he may be saying, man, if I do the 1-year deal with y'all, in his mind, if I win a Super Bowl and play a real huge role in it, my value goes up. All these things are in his mind right now. Should I bet on myself? Should I Rajon Rondo it, who just opted out with the Lakers to be a free agent? Went from making less than $3 million a year, and now somebody might give you as much as 10. You see what I'm saying? Will you bet on yourself? So that's a piece of it too. That's a piece of it too that you gotta consider. Yeah, I know he's splits time with the rookie, but that's the whole point with Chiefs. That's why Miami Dolphins, in my opinion, could be the favorite. He wants to be utilized. He wants carries. He wants touches. He gonna get that in Miami because they drafted Gaskins. They don't have to feel bad about saying, hey, we brought Bell in. He's gonna be the premier back when we get off the bye, but you're still gonna get carries. We believe you are the future. This is just to relieve some, you know what I mean? They're not gonna feel bad. Gaskins ain't gonna feel bad about it. Gaskins probably will get happy. Gaskins probably will be like, man, I played the first part of the season. Excellent. They love me. I'm a 7th round pick, and they brought LeVeon in. Now less attention is on me. I've already proven my point. I would have to fall off of a cliff for them to come out of good graces with me at this point. I just come in, do my thing. And matter of fact, I might even run the ball better because when LeVeon is out of the game, the defense is always, and when the premier back go out the game, they think pass. This is going to open up a few plays for me even more. And I know that 3 years from now, I'm going to get another deal, and I'm going to survive in this NFL. As long as I stay healthy, I am going to survive in this NFL, and the Miami Dolphins love me. And I have an opportunity to be the premier back and get some and actually earn some money. I'm a 7th round pick. Most 7th round picks, they don't even make it past 3 to 4 years in this league. They bounce around on practice squads and stuff at the end of the day. So, listen. Gaskins, this is actually a big ups for him. Because Gaskins is the type of guy, he can be a back on any team and be productive, but most teams ain't going to view him as a premier back. So he has a perfect place in Miami. But one injury in the type of player Gaskins is, people don't even care, man. They don't, no, we all right. One injury. This would be a perfect situation for even Gaskins. Perfect. And y'all also got to look at the combination, not just Fitz and LeVeon, but Tua LeVeon potentially. Tua LeVeon. What would that look like? You got Devontae Parker, you got LeVeon Bell, you got Tua Tagovailoa. Like that's what you got to do in this league. Take the quarterback, the top receiver, the top running back. Isn't that as good as any other in the NFL? Devontae Parker, Tua Tagovailoa, if he turns out to be great, right? Which I believe he will. And LeVeon Bell. We hoping Tua will be better than Big Ben. It's like what they had in Pittsburgh. But the crazy thing is we got even more around it. We got the O-line. We got even more weapons at the receiver position. And our defense, I'm going to be honest, this team actually starting to remind me of the old Pittsburgh Steelers. When they had Palomalu and all those guys, the defense rocking, the offense. Gesicki, the tight end too. When you add the 4, you're right. Who said that first? Ian and TJ, appreciate y'all, man. You add the tight end too, go around the league, take the best tight end on the team, the best running back, the best receiver, and the best quarterback. Come on, is it not as good as any other team? Gesicki, Parker, LeVeon, Tua. Come on, man. Come on. This could very well happen. A source tells me the Miami Dolphins are waving around a fair amount of money in LeVeon Bell's direction. As our guys reported earlier on NFL Network, the Chiefs thought they were going to get a deal done with Bell last night, but the chase continues. NFL Network. Mike Giardi. I told y'all the Chiefs already kind of had a deal done with them, but Miami came and said, "This is what we got for you." They slid that envelope like some G's. Like, hold on, LeVeon. Hold on a second. Here, slide that. Don't pick it up. Just slide it to you. Just do it discreet. Now, just look at it. Tell me what you think. LeVeon said, "Y'all serious?" Yeah, man. We think that's fair. I know it ain't, top running back money, but I mean, sure. I'm pretty sure that that's the best thing that you're getting out here. LeVeon, like, he took that gulp, and you, man, I was going to the Chiefs. Hold on. Give me a second, all right? Boy, decisions. And Greer and Flores in the facilities right now taking a temperature COVID test hour. Now they going to the lunchroom like, "What up, Greer? How you doing, man?" "Oh, I'm good." What you think LeVeon gonna do? And Greer like, "I don't know. That's up to that fool. We know what he better do." LeVeon coming to Miami, y'all, man. I think it's happening. LeVeon ain't gonna pass up no money. This is a new day and age, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody chases Super Bowls anymore in the NFL. You got to get your money. Nobody chases Super Bowls in the NFL. That is a thing of the past. You got to get your money. It's that simple, man. You got to get your money. And when it come to money, I'll be honest. Like I said, the Chiefs got like 6 million. Buffalo got like 4.4 million. They probably just saying, "Hey, we'll give you 6 million and $1. We don't now be at the competition. Make your decision." This water though, LeVeon, it's good down here in South Florida. You heard of Zephyr Hills? Cleanest spring water in the nation. You ain't heard of Zephyr Hills? As much as you be working out down here, you better get on that Zephyr Hills, baby. You better get on that Zephyr Hills. Some of y'all don't even know what Zephyr Hills is. Some of y'all ain't even from Florida. Some of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about right now. My wife got down here and said the water tastes different. I said, I know. That's that Zephyr Hills, that clean spring water. Put Zephyr Hills in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all like, okay, yeah, how I spell it. ZEPH. Oh, I got the bottle. I could cheat. ZEPHYRHILLS. 100% natural Florida spring water. I'm not trash. Zephyr Hills, baby. Take a shot, TD. I'm taking it. That was a double. I don't even live too far from Zephyr Hills. Man, Fiji. You better go do that alkaline test. Zephyr Hills, baby. Go do the test. Go do the test. Fiji and Zephyr Hills. You gonna get shot. It's gonna blow your mind. But some of y'all don't know what Zephyr Hills is, so it don't even matter. All right? Come on, please. Clean in and clean out. TD, also no state tax in Florida. Yes, I agree. Yes, beautiful thing. Liberty City, Florida in the building. Wow. Worst tasting water. Not no Zephyr Hills. Zephyr Hills with no state taxes. TD, do you think Greer should get Executive of the Year? Man, you don't know until it's all said and done. Honestly, you got to look at a whole barrage of things. How are our draft picks looking? Raekwon Davis is going to get an opportunity now to show that he was worth the pick. Y'all got to remember, right now, the jury's still out on that. Let me see here, 6 million, 1 cent. Yeah, Hollywood, Florida. Yes, that's why I was raised, man. I'm from Hollywood. Shout out West Palm Beach. Yes, Palm Beach in the house, man. Shout out to Canada, man. Y'all Y'all don't even understand how many subscribers we have around the world, Europe, UK. Like I be looking at it, and it'd be like 90% in the US, and then it'd be like 8% in the UK, and 2% in Canada, and all of that, man. Winter Haven, Polk County. Shout out Winter Haven, Polk County, Hollywood, where I'm from. Yes, man. I went to Hollandale High School. I wanted to kiss the GM that picked up Sue. Then 2 months later, I wanted. I get it, man. TD, when do you think Bell will make his decision? I think it'll come today. Latest tomorrow. I guess it's not that much of a rush for the simple fact that you still got the 5-day protocol with COVID. And if he's thinking Miami, he ain't got to rush it at all. Like, LeVeon also got some leverage here, y'all. Let me say this. Okay, think about it. If you LeVeon, this is what you do. If Miami wants you, right? First of all, you can't play this Sunday with Miami. Then they have a bye. So say Miami is, this is hypothetical. Don't quote me on numbers, guys. I'm just throwing fake numbers out because I have no idea what they're offering. Say Miami says we got $6 million and Le'Veon's like, man, I want 7.2. Y'all can do it. And they're like, man, this is where we are. LeVeon can wait to Saturday. LeVeon can be like, can we at least negotiate this? And his agent, of course. Let's meet somewhere, man. Let's move. We both can move the stick here. You know, Miami may be like, no, or they might be like, all right, 6.2 final offer. And his agent could be like, man, we were thinking 6.9, man. Come on, work with us. They're like, that's our final offer. They could wait till Tuesday. Don't know what happens around the league. A running back get hurt. Well, now they talking to us. You know, Miami, we want to be in Miami, though. Come on, man. We can get the deal done now if we could just meet in the middle. 6.5 to be done. You see, they can still do that. So it's not a rush for LeVeon because we're on a bye anyway. LeVeon knows he ain't got to make his decision till probably next Saturday. If he playing around with money. If he trying to get a few more pennies out of the Dolphins. He could sit it out and make them sweat to see if they blink or not. I don't think our front office is going to blink. But he can do that just to see if they do. It ain't nothing. It ain't going to hurt you either way to try. It ain't going to hurt you to try. So, and not to mention, man, you still got weapons out there, man. I mean, Antonio Brown still might get picked up in this league. Would I trade for AJ Green? I'm really not trying to trade for anyone. Honestly. I'm not trying to trade for anyone. And what was told to me today was the fact that Miami was interested in Bell, but what they were not trying to do is trade for him and pick up that salary. Because his salary was over like 7 something that he would have been getting for the year. They weren't trying to pick up the salary. So I know they can't be offering more than that because otherwise you would have picked up the salary. But you also don't want to just give up an asset. But you could have got him for dirt cheap. You could have gave a conditional 7th rounder because they couldn't get anything from anyone. Matter of fact, you might even pull the Tannehill situation, but reverse and have them give you a draft pick. But that would be a waste for them. They would rather just go ahead. Well, actually, it's not a waste for them. If they would have just gave a draft pick, but the other team would have had to assume a part of that salary. So I don't see Miami throwing money in his face and saying that it's $6-7 million. They're probably throwing $5 million or something like that in his face. Because if they're throwing 6, if they're throwing 7, 8, 9 or something like that, it makes no sense. You should have just traded for him. Matter of fact, they would have gave you a 7th round pick to take his contract. So we know that's not the case. We know we're not talking 8-9 million. Like I said, it's probably somewhere like 5 in that miss, 4 to 6, something like that. In the years is probably where Miami is probably, being very tempting. They're probably out here talking about, hey, this ain't just this year. We're talking about next year and possibly the year after. So I don't know. Maybe we didn't trade because we don't want to give Gase anything. No, man, we could have actually gotten a draft pick from them to trade. Bro, think about it. They had to let the man go. They couldn't find anybody. Just like the Tannehill situation, we actually sent a draft pick for them to assume some of the salary. How much the tickets for the Dolphins game? Last I saw, they starting at like 47 or something like that. My Titans need Bell. All we have is Henry. Man, that wouldn't work though. You're not finna split carries with no. You're not finna have Bell assuming Evans carries. That he gonna be mad again. I ain't utilized right. That ain't never happening. It ain't never happening, man. So we'll see. Let's see, what is that? My bad, guys. Give me a second. But he is still owed $12 million from the Jets, so I think it's about money. They owe him $5 million from this year. Next year wasn't guaranteed, from my understanding. Now, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but acknowledge me if I'm right. From my understanding, the Jets only have to pay the 5-point-something million this year, and then they're done. The contract was not guaranteed. The rest of it. So hey, Bell is going to the Dolphins, guaranteed. It's a good chance, man, but you never know, man. Things happen. So we'll see. They paying all of this year and 6 next year. No, I got to look that up because I thought they were free from the contract next year. And I'll just look it up real quick. We'll all look at it together. I'll see if I can put it on the screen. All right, I'll pull it up. Spot track. We'll have a better answer in a second. I'm sorry, it looks like I was buffering. All right, let's see. LeVeon Bell. Give me a second. Four-year, $52 million. Average $13 million a year. Guaranteed at signing $27 million. Give me a second. I'm looking up the details so I can give y'all facts about the contract situation because it matters on how much we're going to have to pay. He was franchise tagged and franchise tagged again. Then 2019 to 2022, he signed the deal. I want to know how much he made in 2019, though. Where is that? I hate the way they have this split out right now because they cut him and they changed the whole outline. All right, transactions, suspension statistics, career earnings. All right, here we go. 2019, he made $15 million. In 2020, this year, he was slated to make $13 million, which totals $27 million. Let me go look at his guaranteed money again. He's already made $27 million since they let him walk out of the door. And his contract guaranteed money was $27 million. They set it up for only 2 years to have to pay the guaranteed. They were free out of that contract. That's why they had to pay the $5 million this year. If they didn't see his contract this year, he was going to make about $7 or $8 million or something like that. But what some of y'all may be talking about is the signing bonus gets spread out every year. So it's still going to be a cap hit against them every year. They're still going to have dead cap. That's how that works, okay? So they'll still carry dead cap for LeVeon. Next year, they carry a $4 million dead cap. But it's not money that they're paying him. They've already paid him his money. What was left of it with the signing bonus and the contract, what was left of his money was that 5-something that was guaranteed. So the rest of it is dead cap. It hits their books, but they're not paying it to him. $4 million signing bonus. No, he had an $8 million signing bonus. His signing bonus was $8 million. So for those 4 years, that $2 million is guaranteed to count against the cap. $2 million every year will count against the cap. So he'll still have dead money on their books all the way through 2022. So that's how that works. Same thing we had with Sue. Some of y'all don't know. Last year was the last year we were paying Sue. Sue been gone and feel like 4 years now, but we had dead cap paying Sue's salary all the way until last year. I mean, how long has it been since Sue's been on this roster, y'all? 3 years? Or what has it been? I don't know. How many years since we've had Sue? But he was literally counting against our cap even last year. And I was relieved that we finally got over that contract. 2016, 4 years ago, and last year, he was still counting against our cap. That's how it works. LeVeon is going to count against their cap for the next 2 years, but it's only $2 million each year from what I see. But he's got his money. He's got his guaranteed money. Last year, they paid him $15. This year, they paid him, I believe, 12 or something like that, but it comes up to the 27. That was his fully guaranteed, 27 million. That's why they had to pay him 5 million of the 8 that he was slated. He was actually slated to get like 14 or something this year, but they only had to pay the 5 something. We just signed Bill for 9 years. Oh, awesome. Since Gates traded everyone. TD, our team best tight end, Devontae Parker, LeVeon Bell, and Gaskins, Tua, and we have best kicker. Yeah, we do got the best kicker. That's a fact. We definitely have the best kicker, man. MVP, Jason Sanders. You better go to the Pro Bowl, too. You better not get snubbed. But again, we got to win games in order not to get snubbed. They're going to snub unless we win games. You just don't get the attention you deserve. Better be an all-pro punter. Matter of fact, he breaking records. But the wait is going to continue, y'all. I'm not going to bore y'all for too much longer. The wait is going to continue. This is what it is. This is the situation that we're in. We're sitting back waiting on LeVeon. If it happens, y'all know I'm going to go live. If it doesn't, it is what it is, man. But I'm gonna be crazy if it happens because I can see the bigger picture. This isn't just about right now. I can see the bigger picture, man. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. We've been rocking for about an hour and a half. Sorry, y'all, that I messed with y'all, that we had got them. I got some of y'all, man. I'm sorry about that. But this is TD FinStalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Again, don't forget to check out the new podcast, Believe in FinStalk. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support. Hit that like button on your way out. We got 440 people even watching right now, but still only 348 likes. All right. And 11 dislikes. So right now we're at like a 98% likes. It's almost impossible to get under 90% unless we got about 60 dislikes. And that ain't happening because y'all rock with me. And I appreciate y'all drowning the haters out. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all soon. It's your boy TD. I'm out. Peace.